But like the big story that came out of that was Chris. Did he say it that weekend or did he say it like afterwards?
I think he was the next day or something.
It was. I feel like it was that weekend.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So because he just came out and said it.
So yeah, he came out and said that Ruffles.
Which was sponsored by.
Yeah,
They sponsored the.
They sponsored the NBA celebrity game.
Yeah.
Which is so weird because Ruffles is just like a one brand of a bigger brand, but
Frito Lay's the bigger brand.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
But so yeah, he came out and said that they they didn't want him to do it.
So because he was sent the invite by the NBA and he posted the receipt, like man, I'm like, damn, it's dope being like they like, yo, we got your hotel, your drive-in, like
they do that.
Yeah, they posted all that shit, like
they get free everything.
Yeah, like who gonna take care of you and all that. The
people
NBA,
who don't need the free shit get
right.
Crazy?
So the NBA sent them all that. Then later on, they came back and they were like they won't be able to do it based on their affiliation with Ruffles.
So what's the what is the affiliation? Like Ruffles has an issue with Chris Brown?
Probably. Based on what they're saying.
Because of his past?
Yeah. And, I mean, because
you know what I think is fucked up? Because he's played in games before, like after that situation happened with Rihanna, right?
Was that? Nah, that was before, right?
When he's been an all-star. He's been in celebrity games.
I know, but that was when Bow and them played. That was a long time ago.
I feel like Chris Brown was in a celebrity game not that long ago.
Not that long. I feel like he was too.
Oh, for real?
Like a few years ago. I feel like he played when like Quavo played.
I think so.
Oh, I don't remember, bro. I think it's been a minute because I swear I remember when Chris Brown played, they still had big ass shorts and shit. When did him and Rihanna thing happen? Like 09?
Man, I don't even know. Let me see.
But
09 was 15 years ago. That's crazy.
I know, right? But yeah, while somebody find when's the last time Chris played in the All-Star game?
They just keep talking about the recent shit.
Oh, for real?
So I see something from 2016.
Oh,
Chris
okay.
Brown's top place from All-Star basketball game. But maybe that wasn't All-Star weekend though.
Yeah, I mean, because he definitely played in a lot of celebrity game type things, but All-Star weekend, like
maybe he didn't play in All-Star weekend. Maybe he just played in other celebrity games.
For sure, because he always did. He always did.
I see Power 106. I see BET.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It might have been one of those then.
Yeah, so maybe not.
Because that's what I'm saying. I think I remember him, but he was like a long time ago when he was still like super young and shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but
I think how the industry is treating him is kind of fucked up.
It is, man. Like, when do you get to pay your, like, the whole thing of, like, you do a crime, you do the time, like.
When do you get forgiven? Instead of that being held against you continuously.
Especially once the person who the victim, like,
that's
they
forgiving you.
Yeah, they moved on with it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
And they get to thrive and you don't.
Exactly.
Because of a mistake that you made. I'm not saying that, like, it's okay, what he did. Obviously, it's not.
Yeah.
Right.
But it's like he shouldn't be penalized for his whole life. They were both kids, and they were both fighting.
Right. And you know what's crazy about that? I just found out today that Rihanna didn't even want him to go to jail for that. Rihanna wanted him to go to jail for the news that leaked. Which they they found out he had nothing to do
with that.
Yeah, with him. He's not the one who had leaked
It's just messed up because, just like he said, there's so much toxicity that's, what's the word I'm looking for? It's just like out in the open and glorified, like with like Krishan and Blueface.
Nah, that'd be whack. I felt like that was kind of whack though.
What?
When people constantly use that as a
I think when he was saying he deflected, but look at Blueface and Krishan.
But look at it though. It is whack because it's like this is his life. He can't really do much. Because it's always thrown in his face, but then you got these people that are doing the same thing. He's, they hitting boxing each other, and he got a whole like fight with Mayweather. Then they supposedly canceled that, but then they let him do it still.
Yeah, but to like, okay, like Blueface will never play in the. I don't think he ever played in the NBA.
He's not being canceled. Like he's giving his own show on Zeus. They ain't giving like shit like that to Chris Brown.
But they giving that to anybody though. You gotta think they giving that to regular hood rat bitches in the streets.
Yeah, I feel like big brands in the industry, not going like, and that's the thing, because man, I mean, Chris Brown supposed to be he like a star. You feel me? So the big open like Super Bowl, he supposed to be have a Super Bowl performance. It's shit like that Chris not gonna get. Like,
well, to play devil's advocate, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so yeah, y'all talking about this one incident, but let's not make it seem like Chris Brown ain't had
a
lot of toxic moments throughout his life.
And I think that's the problem. Like where he don't help himself when he
don't help himself, but he's growing up in a public eye. Nobody can say they've never been through the same shit. Like as far as arguments with their girlfriend or fight, because I've been through worse. Like it's just you're just in a public eye, so it's like you can't. Some shit you just can't hide. And growing up at a young age with a camera in your face like that, it's hard to like not have your problems like.
Yeah, but you don't have your problems is gonna get out, but it's the problem.
Especially at a young age too. It's like you're young, you're turned, you don't give a fuck about the cameras.
Yeah, but it's the continuation of problems. Like you're popping up on your ex-girlfriend at where she coming out from the club.
Yeah,
that
definitely.
Like that's toxic.
I've had an ex that did the same shit,
and that's toxic.
It is toxic.
They are weird. That's weird behavior. Like I just experienced some weird behavior today. You feel me? Like. Yeah, not like me personally, but yeah, I seen it happen. I thought I was gonna have to grab the Louisville Slugger out the trunk. but
no, it is.
Yeah, like, Then even like y'all said, like this situation that happened to Usher, like that he might have been involved with the
little scuffle.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like things like that when little things like, because sometimes you didn't even do nothing, but when your name keep constantly being in things like that, you don't help your case.
And also the image he tries to portray too. And that's when it comes to Super Bowl. That's the big difference between him and Usher.
Yeah, like you can't be on Instagram saying, I'm not Muslim or Jewish, I'm Pyru. That's crazy. Like like a big brand is like, bro, what?
Yeah, like how, like, you feel me? Like, what are we doing right now?
Yeah. So yeah, that's the things with Chris, bro. Like, grow up for real, bro. Like don't trick some of this. But still, even with all that, I just feel like the industry is for the main thing that happened that I feel like the industry gonna never.
But he got to take accountability though. When does he take accountability for his actions, his part in this, about the things he does?
Now I agree with like again that whole I'm not this, I'm that, I'm Pyru. That was stupid. Like, bro, you can't if you want to work with big brands. Like we all know that. Like
it just sucks when you get that stature of celebrity. You can't really be yourself. Like that happened when like Cardi B. Like she used to be on the internet saying crazy ass shit. I be saying crazy shit sometimes, but now it's just like the internet is so big. Sometimes even now, me getting older, I be like, maybe I shouldn't say this, or someone might take this word and
right.
You know, but it's just like what is.
I feel like Cardi B still herself though.
But not really. Like she has to. Like a lot of celebrities feel like they gotta watch what they say, or they don't want to do interviews because they don't want this chopped up and put out and then be canceled if I say something. Like
I mean,
a lot of people.
That's kind of the times we in too.
And it's just like kind of weird. It's like you can't really be yourself on the internet because then you get judged, and then you can't really have an opinion because like, well, why do you think this? As a celebrity, it's kind of hard to like have your own opinion about certain things. Or he could have been playing, I don't know, like I about that part. Like he could have been joking around or whatever. And now it's just like, oh, well, you're fucked because you said this.
Yeah, and I mean, like, 'cause that's the thing. It's just certain things. I agree. Like it is harder to be yourself now, but some things be like, come on, like that ain't even like some but shit. If that's it's like that's who you are. Like some shit, damn, you gotta. Like gangbang shit.
Yeah, you do have to. It just sucks because like if you are a celebrity, you do have to watch what you say so you can get those brand deals, so you can elevate in your life. Yeah. But then it's kind of like, damn.
Even regular people though, because like it's some shit you might like before you get a job. You might, you know what I mean. You ain't gonna be on there like posting wild shit. Like, come on now, they gonna pull all that shit up and I just seen, because I just seen like the type of backgrounds like some of these TV shows be doing. I'm like, that shit crazy. They go find the YouTube you made when you was like 13 that you don't even post on it.
Yeah.
I'm like, this shit is wild. Like,
and it's like, it's my internet. It's my Twitter. I should be able to feel like I want to say this. But sometimes even me, like I said,